Let's talk now a little bit about how we can go about integrating an e-commerce solution into our website. So one of the easiest ways is to pick a platform that can process money, right? PayPal is a great one to use. If you look up paypal.com/buttons, you can go in here and maybe you want to sell a specific product. So we'll click on that. And then it's going to come up with a page that's going to say, okay, I want to sell a red t-shirt or something, and I'm going to sell it for $19, and maybe I want to give some additional options. Maybe it's not a red t-shirt, but a blue, red, green, or whatever, and different options or text fields or whatever. I can put in shipping, I can put in my tax rate, and then I'll just put in what email address I want to use, and I can go through and customize it and hit create button, and it'll give me a little snippet of code that I can use to put on my website. And when anybody does that, it will look like this, and they can pay me. This might be for a subscription or a donation, some kind of billing thing, but these are really nice to use if you need to collect some money. It's really simple. You can integrate this in your own web page with very little problems. Another one you might want to look at is something called Ecwid. And Ecwid is pretty cool because you'll have a website that you've designed, and for one of your assignments I think we use this, but what you can do is just you'll make a shop page, maybe it's shop.html, and you'll go into your Ecwid backend and you'll go into overview, and you'll go where you can customize and add code to your own page, and then we will go grab the integration code, and where I drop this piece of code right here, it will literally drop a shopping cart that I can go through and manage different sales and things that people have sent me. And so this is one way, and then you can go to my.ecwid.com and go look at abandoned carts or different customer lists or all the things that you want. But again, it's your website at your domain name with your hosting, and then it just sucks in that shopping cart where you want it. And this is an easy way to integrate a shopping cart with very little ease. Next, I wanted to show you something called Shopify. And Shopify is a service that you'll pay for. You're going to have your domain name hosted with them. You're going to use Shopify to go in and make changes to your website, visual changes. This is not on your host anymore, but this is with them. But they integrate a shopping cart solution. And this is just a screenshot I found of the back end and what it looks like. The nice thing about this is sometimes they go a little further in what they can do because it's not, it has a higher level of integration than Ecwid does, although Ecwid is expanding. The last thing you can look at is something like Magento Commerce, and looks like Adobe bought these guys out a while ago, but it's a shopping cart that you install onto a server now, and this is probably the farthest to one side you can go. That it's on your own server, you've got to install your own database, you've got to do all that stuff, but again, it gives you that shopping cart dashboard, and you can look at all your customers and things like that. But these are all very, good solutions. If you don't know anything about web and you don't know what you're doing, Shopify is a great solution because they're going to give you a website and kind of get you started. And they have a great interface. And there's lots of other ones out there you can get that are very similar to Shopify. If you want to design your own website, which we've all been doing, you can go look at something like Ecwid and generate a shopping cart and integrate it into your site very easily. And if you just need something small and quick, something like a generated PayPal button is definitely a way to go and can get you out the door very fast.